Good afternoon, PT, and welcome to our season premiere of What's Up Warriors. I'm Matt.
And I'm Rory.
Today we have 6 different stories, including 2 features on new additions here at the high school, a teacher spotlight, as well as an inside look at the work release program. Also, we have a 9/11 tribute with the 15th anniversary coming on Sunday, and also a look at the popular Pokemon app from the summer. So, let's get things started. The cafeteria was revamped over the summer and started off this school year with a new look along with a new menu. The school district opted out of the federal lunch program, and in return, a plethora of new food options are being offered. Let's kick off today's show with a tour of our new cafeteria.
One of the most notable changes here at PT following the construction is the new cafeteria along with new food options for all kids. I took a walkthrough tour of the kitchen with Airmark Director Robin Duff to find out more.
The main course offers your specialty line items, everyday type stuff like chicken nuggets. We have sloppy joes. Yesterday we ran like pulled pork sliders with coleslaw. Today is popcorn chicken warrior bowl. On the pizza station every day we run cheese and pepperoni pizza. We either have on alternating days a stromboli. Today is roasted vegetable stromboli. And usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays are flatbread days. On the deli station, this will be a panini and deli station. Make your own deli sandwich. We do feature certain deli sandwiches. We have a PT club that has turkey, ham, roast beef, your choice of cheese, lettuce, and tomato. The grill item, we're offering feature items during the week. This week we are running boneless wings with twister fries as a higher tiered meal. Also, the Black Angus burger is served as a 5.3 ounce Black Angus burger on a Kaiser roll. So that is also a higher tier bundle meal price. But we do have your traditional cheeseburgers, hamburgers, chicken patties. Popular items last year was our grab and go station. We still actually are doing a lot of variety in this. So if somebody just wants a traditional ham and cheese on a croissant sandwich, egg salad sandwich, chicken salad. We do have some of the retail teas now and sodas. So we do cold peak teas, honest teas. We still have the black and gold Turner tea, which is always a popular one. Vitamin water zeros and regular. Also Smart Water is now available too. Specialty bar, actually this is going to be a feature every week. This week we featured Mexican bar. This is a higher tiered meal. You could offer 3 tacos, whether they're hard shell or soft shell, burritos, nachos, rice bowls.
With all of the new options here at PT, it's almost a guarantee you'll find something that you like. Make sure you stop by the cafeteria and grab something to eat soon. Reporting for PTV, this is Dylan Cleland. Back to you guys in the studio.
As always with a new year comes new teachers here in the school. We sent one of our reporters to get to know one of this year's new employees, Mr. Carlisle. Let's go to Matt Simkovic with the story.
I had the chance to sit down with Mr. Carlisle, one of the newer teachers here at PT, and talk to him about a little bit about his background and why he wanted to be a teacher here at PT. Let's get into it.
I graduated from Cafeteria High School, and I went to college shortly after at Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh at Greensburg. And when I went to University of Pittsburgh at Greensburg the first year, they did not have an education program. But upon my graduation at Pitt Greensburg, thankfully had that program finished, and I was actually part of the first cohort to graduate from the University of Pittsburgh at Greensburg. The reason why I chose teaching as my profession is when I was in school, my teachers always had a really good impact on not only myself, but like a lot of my other friends, and the careers that they chose were because of the teachers they had in school. And I always thought that was a really cool thing that my teachers did. I would say the class I'm most excited for would be AP World History. I've always had a really big love for history. I plan on utilizing the newest technology out to make you guys, the students, enjoy my class, such as the Google Slides that I've all introduced to you so far. I'm also excited for the evolution of games class. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We just started playing fantasy football, and that's going to teach you a lot of managerial skills and running a team throughout the longevity of a season. And we will also move towards designing your own games and programs using mobile game processing such as an Android phone or app maker on different websites. And the other class that I teach is business law, and it's a semester course, so I really work on getting the most content I can in that time frame. We talk a lot about famous court cases and about the legal process, about what is ethical, what is moral, what is wrong, and it's really fun. We have a lot of current events, and the students they will have a really good time learning about business law and how it impacts their future.
That's all for Mr. Carlisle. Back to you guys in the studio. This year, students are able to leave school early and come in late to school because of college and work. We sent Trent Soames to talk to Mr. Cap and some students participating in what is known here as the Work Release Program.
There is a lot of buzz about the expansion of the College and Work Release Program here at the high school. I went down to the administrative suite to talk to Mr. Cap, the program's organizer.
Students their senior year have the opportunity to leave a half a day to pursue or they can go off to college. While students have completed all the requirements here at high school, they have the opportunity to go off to college. Many of them go to WCCC or Seton Hill. It gives them the opportunity to start their college career.
We decided to sit down with Gabby Baker, a student doing the Work Release Program.
I leave after fourth period, and then I go either straight to work, which is most days, or I sometimes go in a little bit later, and then I go in and I do my job and I leave.
They're excited to get out of here for the half a day, and it gives them a little responsibility to where they have to go and what they have to get done. But so far, it's early in the year, we've had a lot of positive feedback that they're enjoying the program, and they're doing very well with what they're doing, especially the students on work release.
The students seem to agree.
And it's nice because I can come in and do all the classes that I need to graduate, and then I go make some money, and then I have the rest of the day to do stuff. So.
We also sat down with Hannah McFarland, a student doing the College Release Program.
It gives me extra time to do homework outside of school, plus it gives me a basis of what kind of college class I will be taking in the future and helps me out with the bigger writing portions that I'll have to do for future references.
Well, I really believe that every student's needs are different, and there's not a one-size-fits-all. I think some students need to be here all day. They need the structure, and they want that structure, while there's other students, by the time they're seniors, 17, 18 years old, they're ready to move on to the next level of their life.
Also, it gives you time to prepare for college and do your college applications and figure out what you want to do in the future.
Mr. Cap only expects the program to grow.
With the success we had this year, and just by the word of mouth, giving students the opportunity to go in the workforce and take college classes, I don't see it, exploding, but I think students will continue to take advantage of it that are prepared to move on to the next level of their life, and they meet all the requirements necessary for graduation here at Penn Trafford.
That's all from us. If you would like to do the College or Work Release Program next year, please talk to Mr. Cap and the administrative suite. Now back to you in the studio.
Did you know this year's freshmen are the first class to be born after the tragic events that took place in the United States on September 11, 2001? Let's go to Jake Schick and Zach McClellan for the story.
As we all know, the terrorist attacks in New York City on September 11th was one of the most devastating days in American history. Most people will never forget about that day and how they felt when they found out about this tragedy. But what you might not know is that freshman students are the first group of kids to be born after the attacks in 2001. We sat down with Miss Spada to ask her some questions about what she experienced and her thoughts about this topic.
I don't know if, unless you experience something, if you ever actually know what it feels like, but showing them films of the actual happening, trying to have them put themselves in the other people's place, showing empathy for the individuals may help. More or less reading about it and watching films pertaining to it. I think a lot of students really haven't experienced 9/11 in general. They hear about it. I was actually teaching when it occurred, and I had to tell my students firsthand what was going on, and it really, really affected them. They kind of sat there in silence. Then everybody kind of wanted to talk to each other and be around people, and it seems like nowadays just talking about something that did happen isn't the same thing as really experiencing it.
That's all we have for you today. Hand it back to you in the studio.
Chances are you've heard of the game Pokemon Go by now. It became an internet sensation what seemed like overnight, with people going out of their way to really catch them all. Let's go to Maria Weinstein and Rachel Gross, and they went around the halls at PT to see if any students still play the game.
Pokemon Go quickly became the biggest topic of the summer. It incorporates the old-style games with new modern technology, placing the Pokemon in our world.
Have either of you ever played Pokemon Go?
Yes. Yes. Of course I have.
How many people do you know that play Pokemon Go?
All of them.
Do you play on a regular basis?
Semi-regular. Like, I don't go out of my way to go somewhere to play it, but if I'm in a place where there's like Pokestops or whatever, I'll whip it out.
Traditional Pokemon like Jigglypuff and Charmander are in the game, but others like Ditto and Mewtwo aren't.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
You know, I'd have to go with the Lickitung.
I really like Ditto, but he's not in the game yet. My favorite one in the game is probably Poliwhirl.
Magikarp has a lot of potential. Yeah, I'm going to go with Magikarp.
When players reach level 5, they can visit a gym and join one of 3 teams: Valor, Mystic, or Instinct.
What team are you on?
Team Valor.
Team Instinct all the way.
Valor.
Team Yellow, baby.
Mystic all the way.
When players find themselves out of Pokeballs, they can visit a Pokestop in their area. Pokestops are normally churches or historic monuments. Even though Pokemon Go is on its decline right now, there are still people around the world that care about and play the game.
One of the largest additions to the school is the new athletic complex. This state-of-the-art facility will help students and the community for years to come. We went down to the athletic complex to get the scoop.
With the renovations coming to an end, the new athletic complex is complete. I decided to catch up with Mr. Hetrick to find out more about the new facility.
Thank you for having me. I'd like to talk to you all today about our new athletic facility, the athletic complex. We're very fortunate to have another gym, which we were in dire need of here at Penn Trafford at a Quad A school. It was very hard to practice 3 varsity teams over a course of the season in one gym. So we're fortunate enough to have that. And along the way now, we also are the beneficiaries of a brand new fitness center. The fitness center, which was in part helped put together by Excella Health, who made a nice donation to the school district. We have up to the minute here state-of-the-art equipment, which a lot of that money was brought in or donated by Excella, which we are going to have a grand opening this weekend after the football game. And if you go back to what we were used to here as far as a weight room on campus, which we had in the back, it was pretty outdated, almost to the point where it looked sort of like a museum from maybe the 80s, but we are now up to par, and there is something in there for everybody. And when I say everybody, not only our students and our staff, but the community as well is also going to get to take part, as PTARC is going to run classes that are going to start here in another month, and there's actually going to be memberships available through the community where a couple nights a week people in the community can come up and they can take place or take part, and they can use our fitness center as a place to come and work out on a regular basis. So all in all, the new building and the new facility is not only a plus for our student body and our faculty here, but the community as well, and all the things and the opportunities that it's going to create as we move down here in the future. So thank you for having me.
So there you have it. The new athletic complex is ready to benefit the entire community. This has been Michael Shuley with the story. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you for watching our season premiere of What's Up Warriors. We will be back in 2 weeks for a look at some more things going on here around PT. Until then, I'm Matt.
And I'm Rory.
Have a great and safe weekend, PT.